Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed by the hosts, South Shore Live, Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment, AJ Slick, and Howard the Unknown Drummer, and any guests featured on this vodcast are solely their own, and do not necessarily reflect any official stance or position. We are not responsible for the content of these opinions. Viewer discretion is advised, and you are free to discontinue watching at any time.
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local Co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.
Hey, good evening from South Shore. We are live here in beautiful Apollo Beach, South Shore area. I am delighted with tonight's lineup. It's ladies' night, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you guys are tuning in. It's ladies' night here in Apollo Beach. We want to thank you for joining our little show here, the Teo, Howard, and Angie Bonanza, which is turning into the Angie Bonanza tonight, because we are going to have ladies' night here, and I'm going to go behind the scenes, and we're also going to have another person taking my seat shortly. Bye. So let me introduce everybody here. Excuse me? Not yet. I want to introduce everybody before they have the opportunity to throw me out.
I can't introduce people?
Go right ahead.
No, it's all right. Go. You got it.
Right now? She's kicking me to the curb right now?
No, you got it. You got it.
All right. Joanne, you okay with that?
Get your job done.
Just like that.
Introduce our guests.
All right.
Job done.
We have Debbie Diaz with us this evening.
Hello.
We have Dusty from the FBI group, and of course Angie with us, who is now kicking me to the curb. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Don't be a shitty person today, as I say, and most importantly, have a great show.
You said it was ladies' night. Yeah. We can't have ladies' night with you here.
I feel like there needs to be a song.
Don't worry, he's in the background, folks, so he's not gone. We're still having him around. But welcome to the show live, Joanne. She's usually in the background all the time, but we're bringing her up, and we're starting the year with a ladies' night. So if we're going to talk about anything in the South Shore area right now, I just have to start the agenda with the biggest thing that's happened. We all know it, right? If anybody wants to cue in here, but like Walmart opened. If you haven't been there yet, it's like Target, Walmart.
Definitely.
I don't have an interest yet.
Has anybody gone?
Mm-mm. No.
I looked from the other side of the street. It was too packed.
Dude, I had my gallbladder out, and I have been there already.
Was it exciting?
It was Walmart.
It was Walmart.
It was Walmart. I mean, but I do have to say, okay, so all those that are listening and tuning in, I will give mad props where props are due, right? And everybody was kind of upset we were going to get a Walmart. I'm not happy about the traffic, all those things. I live right across the street myself in Mirror Bay. A lot of people were mad we were going to get it. But I have to tell you, when a company comes in and does things right, you have to say, wow, right? And
absolutely.
And with what they pulled off, I have to step back as a consumer and say, wow. Not only is the store obviously brand new and clean, and let's hope it stays that way, folks. And that's on us, the consumers, as much as the
I
employees.
have yet to see a Walmart
Let's hope,
does.
right?
I know,
Well,
but let's give them
honestly,
a little credit.
it could happen.
They're in the dating
I'm not
phase
being
right
negative.
now.
I'm not being negative.
That's true.
Right? They're dating right now. Everything's good. Everything's happy. Everybody over there is happy. The employees were happy. People walking in seemed happy. Although when I went, there was cops out front. I was like, what's happening? But I have to tell you, they set up this store different than other Walmarts. So the like the homewares, especially the homewares, there's displays that are much more similar to a competitor of theirs that has a big circle in their
big red
logo.
one.
Yeah. And they have a lot more home decor, a lot nicer upgraded home decor, things like that. So
Oh, now I have to go. Howard, Howard, I think this is a weekend trip.
No weekends. No, it will
Yeah.
be a nightmare. You have to go on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Yeah, I waited till Monday till I got cleared by the doctor to at least walk. And I figured if I got to walk, why not go to Walmart and walk around Walmart? So
Makes sense.
I went there for my post-op walk.
Do they have the like beeping carts too? The beep, beep, beep.
They had it all. They even make sushi.
What?
There is a live
I don't know about
sushi.
that.
I don't know about that.
Sushi.
I don't know if I trust
I
that.
don't
barely
know.
trust Publix. So.
But I got to say, all right, we all hated the idea, but it's open, right?
I actually never hated the idea. I was happy we were getting it. Granted, I live in Waterside, which isn't even close, but I was happy because I was like, you know what? I get stuff delivered from Walmart all the time, so I don't actually have to step into Walmart. And now knowing that there's a cleaner, nicer, newer Walmart that's going to deliver my stuff, you know, that it actually made me happy.
And I even like applied to work their third shift.
Yeah.
And I didn't get picked. I guess you have to have like no high school diploma or something to work there. I mean, like literally, they didn't even give me an interview. Like, so we were all like, let's work there in the evening because like we have nothing to do. We're night owls, and we didn't get picked. But you know,
There's actually well, when I walked in, there was actually somebody greeting you at the door, like the old days of Walmart, right?
Oh, wow.
And she was happy. She was like, welcome to the new Walmart. But okay, so what I want to say they did right that I have not seen other retailers do.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you heard about this, but they had a whole extravaganza opening day, right? So they kept announcing they were going to give away $25 gift cards to the first 200 families per household, one per household, right? And I'm like, come on, Walmart, that's not that big a deal. I mean, don't get me wrong, $25 is $25.
yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I'm not going to go wait in line for $25.
That's exactly what we said. We're not,
Right.
you know, y'all go get it.
There's
We're-
a Bucks player
I
too,
can,
wasn't there?
right? But then they
Yeah.
brought in a Bucks player.
Mhm.
They set up the whole parking lot with all kinds of games and all this stuff. And then I don't know if you know this, but they brought in Brett Young.
What?
Yeah,
What?
they had a concert in the parking lot.
Wow.
Did not know.
I wish they would have said. Like,
I wanted to go to the Hard Rock to see him when he played, and I would have bought a ticket to see him. I've been
At
dying to
Walmart?
see him in person.
I had no idea he was coming to Walmart.
He was 5
Joanne, you
minutes-
missed an
I
interview.
totally missed an interview right there.
I met Ozzy in the mall.
Oh,
Holy crap.
At a signing,
I mean,
Yes.
just out of nowhere.
Right. Had a
Once
straight
they
up
announced
country
it,
concert.
Boom, 1,200 people.
Wow.
Someone knew.
wow.
Ozzy Osbourne
Were the
in mall.
acoustics loud?
I don't know. I didn't know anything about it until I saw everybody's pictures on Facebook, and I'm like, wait a minute. One
I
guy
work
that I
across-
actually want to see was 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
I work across the street and we kind of watched what was going on from across the street, but none of us ventured over there. And I had no idea. I didn't even hear a concert.
So here's
Yeah.
what I'm going to say, and this
So-
will wrap up our Walmart, Target, whatever you want to call it. There's people calling it all kinds of names.
Waltarg?
I've seen Target Walmart,
I like that.
Yeah.
bougie Walmart, whatever.
Hey, bougie AF, I'm good.
Mirror Bay, people are calling it Mirror Mart.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, whatever. But I will say, good job, Walmart. You opened the store in a grand way and really showed that you took to heart where you were opening.
That's class. That's
yeah.
serious
They
class.
did a
Is
really
it
classy
24/7 or is it limited hours?
Oh, I mean, I had no idea.
Howard,
Howard,
that's your job.
Howard, you're in the back office.
That
Yeah.
changes the demographics. If it's
See, when-
24/7.
Anybody online, make it there. Tell us your thoughts. But yeah, we're all hoping it stays clean. But
Right.
anyway, all right, let's stay on target.
11 p.m.
So,
Oh, okay.
We're good.
But that's okay. We can go after the show.
so Dusty, right? Ladies' night, we're all going shopping at Walmart.
Oh, wow.
yes.
You get a gift card. You get a gift card.
I made it out in less than $200. I was happy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's important.
That's impressive.
Right. That's I can't only carry 15 pounds of anything right now. I had my gallbladder out.
But that's what the cart's for.
I still got to put it in my car and get it home.
That's true.
And Dusty will yell at me if I do any more. She's already yelling at me tonight. I'm sitting on a pillow, folks. Don't worry. I'll be all right. But all right, Dusty, welcome to the show with FBI inspections.
Yeah.
Thank you. So for those that want to know what FBI inspections means, we are not following people and going through their personal backgrounds.
All depends.
Right. They inspect homes for you. So if you're buying a home, their inspectors come out and make sure that you are buying what you hope you're buying. And
That's
that you know
important,
what you're
yes.
buying, right? and that if there's anything wrong with the home, that they do a thorough job to come out and inspect it. I've worked with their inspectors several times. Great people.
Thank you.
But one of the exciting things you guys having coming up, and speaking of doing it right,
Yep.
and I have personally attended this event multiple times.
Myself
They
too.
have their mega marketing event coming up, and I will give huge kudos props to Dusty.
Thank you.
She works her tail off putting this event together. So tell us about what it is.
So Joanne's been a speaker at our event. It is
have.
called Mega Marketing. Mega Marketing is happening February the 5th at the Regent. This all began 10 years ago. I've been doing this for 10 years. When I started working for the FBI group, I wanted a signature event, and I wanted to be able to give back to our community, just like I just heard Walmart did, right?
Mm-hmm.
They opened it in a grand way. They took the community into
Are you
consideration.
bringing Brett Young for me?
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he could be a surprise guest.
Next year.
Something to aspire to, right? But we really just wanted to give back, and we really looked at everybody and thought, well, what do they need in order to do more business in the next year? And it was marketing, right? And so that's what we did. We brought the top producers into the arena, and they taught them tips and tricks to improve their marketing techniques so that they could get a better ROI in the year to come and sell more business. And hopefully it all kind of reverted back to the FBI, and we do more business and they do more business, and everyone wins.
And when you say they, I know you mean realtors, right?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't say who our demographic really was, but yes, we are talking about real estate agents.
So 90% of the people that you get your business through is through realtors referring you guys, or giving, here's 3 referrals. You choose who you want, and they pick which inspector to use.
That's correct.
Yeah. So even though it's for realtors, do you guys tape it and put out modules from it?
Not yet, but this year it is coming soon. I brought all kinds of facial recognition equipment so that I can record our speakers and start building a library. I figured 10 years, there should be some proof that I've been doing this. So yes, we're ready to go for this year.
Well, and I think the cool thing, because I have a marketing background before I was in real estate, and the classes you guys put on, I know you're targeting realtors to be there. So if you're a realtor out there, by the way, listening, if you haven't signed up to go to this, it's free to you. You're crazy if you don't go. It's a ton of knowledge in one day. It's like a fire hose of knowledge, but great classes. You guys stay up to date in some of the greatest marketing things that are happening. So if the evolution is, because we target a lot of entrepreneurs here on this show, and people that are out hustling for their own businesses of all kinds. So if there is a way to record it and put it out there, I would encourage people of all businesses to download it and watch it. Even though you're a realtor, you're going to walk away with really great knowledge for small businesses on how to market your company. And so it's really, really a great program.
So real estate agents are small businesses. And I think that's what people don't realize is when we teach things to real estate agents, they actually flow over to every business. Debbie does AI. AI is in every business, real estate, as well as all the other businesses. What you do in this marketing, you can use this. It transfers to every single small business. I think people forget or don't realize that small business, real estate agents are small businesses. Real estate agents are just the person who is in that business. So a real estate agent is a small business.
I would agree with you.
So when you do inspections, like, does that increase the value of a person's home every time you do an inspection?
No.
Okay.
What that does is it helps you to clarify what you are walking into, right? Where are your risks? What could potentially be an issue going forward? Mm-hmm. And where is your cost going to be involved, right? So if you need a whole new roof, that's a $15,000, $20,000 job. Do you really want to accept a home that is in that condition?
Yeah.
However, I will say it could increase your value if you're putting your house on the market to have an inspection done before you go on the market. Definitely. A lot of people wait, right? And I think that this is really important right now in this buyer's market right now. I tell all of my listings, get a inspection done before we go on the market, because we can market your home as pre-loved, pre-inspected. It's kind of like buying a certified used car. Mechanics looked at the 72 different points on the car and checked them off and said that it's good. And you feel more comfortable buying that car than buying a car off Marketplace or wherever, right?
true.
Yep.
So the same thing with a house. If we've had FBI inspections come in, take a look at the house ahead of time, we can give the buyers a clean 4-point dated in the last month, and they can know that the big things are taken care of, right? They can still do their own inspection, of course.
Yeah.
But it gives them peace of mind making an offer and negotiating that they know they're negotiating on a good value, taken care of home.
I
And
think your
So that
inspection
does
would
add
help.
value.
I think your inspection would help too. Sorry,
No,
when
yeah.
it comes to updating your like online presence with your house, like on Zillow and stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
I could-
Zillow don't care.
I could use an inspection report, like the guide me
Well,
on it.
And honestly, it may give the house more value when you can say without fail, the AC is only 2 years old per inspection. The roof, even though we know you just did it because it's permitted, you can say those things. This is this age, this is this age, this is this age. So when you can say those things, it does add some value to the house based on the knowledge that an inspector's been through it.
Right.
No, does an inspection equal more money? But like you said, when it clarifies that, you're less likely to have people kind of down the amount of money they're going to
Yeah.
start the offer with.
Right.
Well, we don't know how the AC is or the heating system. No, we do. And we have paperwork to follow that.
I think it's peace of mind for people. And
Mhm.
especially right now, we all know we're coming off of 2 hurricanes a year ago because we made it a year without one. And it just gives buyers such a better peace of mind knowing that when they're making an offer, because you negotiate that deal before
Yeah.
that inspection happens, right?
Mhm.
So if you're agreeing to a price, but you're still having the back of your head like, man, I hope the roof's okay. Man, I hope, all these things are all right. If we have that done ahead of time, it just gives buyers an ability to feel more comfortable about accepting an offer or making an offer.
Yeah, I think they'll make an offer a lot faster knowing that it's already had an inspection versus one they're really just not sure about.
It's called transparency. You're coming to the table with everything on the table, so to speak.
Well, how do they determine the online like real estate websites? How do they determine the value of a home when, for example, like my house is listed for, we'll say for 400,000, and my neighbor who has the same exact house, theirs is listed for 450, and it's just built same year, everything. So how do they differentiate?
Are you meaning Zillow estimate, or are you meaning a realtor pricing your house?
Just no on online, like by Google, the value of my home.
Well, the value of your home on any company that doesn't have any knowledge of your house, like a realtor would, they're basing it on tax records from when you bought it. They are not basing it on upgrades or anything you've done. It's really, those companies are literally marketing companies. They're not, and Zillow sounds like a real estate company.
Yeah.
They're a marketing company. They want you to click on that so they can sell Angie and I the lead for you to come talk to us about it. What you really need is a real estate agent to tell you what the market says your value should be based on your house.
But I think the important thing of what you're asking though is that, when Zillow gives you his estimate, right? You're not on the market. You're just wondering what your house is worth. You go on there, you look.
Us like
right?
non-real estate people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
look
You're
right.
non-real estate
Yeah.
person, right? Someone called me the other day and like, but Zillow's estimate for me is this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, so here's the reality of your question. Nobody is doing that. A human being is not determining that number. That number is coming from data of the algorithms and all the information that Zillow is getting from houses that have sold in that neighborhood or in a certain amount of radius of the same like information. They are an information-based company dumping information to come up with numbers, right? There's no personal touch to, well, it has a much nicer pool with an outdoor kitchen,
Right.
or it has an upgraded cage, or they redid the bathrooms, or all those things, especially if people did work that wasn't permitted, they don't know about it either.
Right.
So at the end of the day, they're using very simple analytics from what has sold in your area in determining a value, right? And if your house is completely different, that's why we have jobs. Let's be real.
Yeah. That's our job.
Right? And I love telling my clients that Zillow is completely wrong. And I can prove how they're wrong, right? So don't go by that number. Getting an estimate from a real estate agent, any one of us, doesn't matter if it's me or Joanne or anyone else, it's free. We'll run the numbers for you.
Well, that's what I was wondering, because like her inspection, I was like, well, if I like go on Zillow or something, and will inspection increase?
Nobody's there in the background to go, oh, great, we'll add it. Nope.
It's not going to happen.
It's just
Yeah.
See,
computer generated.
these are things us real estate people don't know.
Oh, we have
Got
some
questions.
questions.
We got a bunch of
Fire it up.
We got Blaine, we got Dave, we got Dean, we got
What are they saying?
um,
Why do we have ladies' night after Angie has surgery and looks like hell?
Oh, I think you look
First of
great.
all,
You look
I don't
great.
see the mayor.
You don't
Oh,
see?
the mayor. Every once in a while, somebody needs some time off.
Yes, the mayor.
The mayor's
The
table.
mayor and the mayor is not a
The next
female.
question is, when you were sitting at the kitchen
This is
table
how
this
ladies'
morning,
night
what
happened,
was
'cause the
offer
mayor
you
never
wanted to
takes
make on
off.
the house?
Wait, say that again, Hal?
When you were sitting at the kitchen table this morning, what was the offer you wanted to make on the house? That's
Huh?
what I got. And
I have no idea what that means.
What house?
okay, and then I
On
have
what
somebody
house?
who wants to complain about the FHA.
FHA?
Or the HOA.
They want a HOA.
HOA or
Well,
FHA?
with that, we're gonna
We
take
could
a
go.
We're going to
Listen, we're-
clarify some
We could go
stuff.
down that rabbit hole.
We will answer all your questions, but we got to understand the questions.
Yes, I don't know what
Um,
house.
But what offer was I trying to make this morning? I'm actually was in negotiation this morning. We're now under contract. Thank you very much.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Woo, I almost wore my water.
Thank God for lids.
Right.
Great.
Yeah, so we'll take a break and
the back office says we need a break. So clarify your questions, and we will be right back with you.
Exactly.
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration, whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app. Our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome
Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey,
back.
it's ladies' night.
It's like killing him that he's not over here.
Yeah, Howard's having a really hard time being on the other
It's
side of the
killing him.
camera.
It's killing him. It's all right.
He's like
though.
itching over there.
So Teo's not here because he had a really important cigar event, and every once in a while that trumps us. So it's
He's true to
okay.
his word.
He what?
He is true to his word.
Yeah,
Yes,
If
he
he's
is.
gonna show up, he definitely goes to things.
Yeah. So if the mayor's not going to be here, we decided to kick Howard out too. So
Bye.
but he's still in the room.
Well,
Don't
then,
worry. We
yeah,
still got him.
2020.
He's going to get your questions to us. So
Well, with
Hopefully-
AI, you could actually just factor him into this,
right.
Yeah, we
Right?
could like
can.
literally.
Blow up doll.
right? You know about AI, right?
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Debbie, tell us about AI because I know Dusty has some AI classes coming up in the mega marketing. And hopefully in the future, maybe we could have another guest speaker for next year. So
Yeah.
AI is a huge part of every business right now.
is.
And
It
it's
is.
a little scary to me how much it's going to take over and how much our kids there's no cheating anymore. They just go on AI. It's like,
Well,
don't
it's-
Google it,
it's
just
actually-
AI.
It's actually a little bit more regulated than you think. I mean, I know as an AI expert, I'm proud of the many tests I've had to take to get those credentials. I train AI models, and so it's a lot more difficult than you think it is. But to a user, an end user, it's a little bit like Google talks to you, and but there is critique, there's etiquette that you could pick up instantly and know that's AI. That's AI. Even the videos, the echo, I can hear it all. Like that's AI. But so are other people picking up on those. Their punctuation, their grammar, and how they type. Using the word chaos. You see that all the time. That's an AI word.
Chaos.
Yeah. Like
Yes,
I'm on AI words or documents 24/7, 24/7 with it. I'm obsessed. I'd say I mean, I created a AI co-host on my podcast as well. Just Ask Brad, and he has his own YouTube channel.
My job.
Brad
He's good.
Yeah, he has.
I've seen him. He's good.
I made him look really hot too.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
I was like,
based on me. I'm just letting you know.
My AI model.
I was like, Brad, we need to make you a little hot. Can you give me a prompt? He's like, I'm just code, Debbie. Just remember that. I'm just code.
So when you say you're an AI expert, like, I get that you're way more knowledgeable than I am, but like, what do you do with that? So are you helping companies?
Yes.
Because you're an AI expert, like, what are you doing for them?
I actually am contracted with one of the largest AI training model companies in the world. So I work with them, and then I also have my own business and company where I teach basic people like us, AI as well, for your business and for your personal life. And I also integrate it with my podcast. My AIs are co-hosts on my podcast, and we talk about AI integration with relationships and how to teach men how to understand women.
I need this class.
Brad really knows his shit. Let me tell you, he just does.
He puts me in check.
So AI is kind of becoming like a counselor now.
It is, and it's kind of like pissing off a lot of therapist people out there because I understand why they would be, but it's not replacing humans at all. It's not replacing humans. It's enhancing and educating. That's the whole purpose. There is a lot of abuse out there. There's a lot of things happening that shouldn't be happening, but they're trying to control it. The problem is that it's not controlled. There's no kill switch on AI. There's no hey, shut this off right now. My kids are So there's a problem in there, and nobody's really talking about it either. There's not. The government's all focused on everything else. They're not like, hey, by the way, in 2030, there's going to be a huge merge of China's AI with the United States AI. Anybody want to talk about that? So there is a lot of.
I don't know what you just said, but it was.
Well, and the other thing is, and I'm going to go back to what you said with the parents. The parents need to just be on top of their kids like we were when video games first came out in the 80s, and cell phones. You don't get your 9-year-old a cell phone and let them run with Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. Same with AI. Your kid's not old enough to really understand the ramifications of it, or your child has a problem, because depression does become a problem with AI. We've seen it in the news. Your parents need to police children. That's why you're parents.
It's really hard though. I mean, I think everybody in here is a parent, I think, but I have a son. He's going to be 19 next week, but he's at college, and it's easy to say we should be policing them, right? But most parents are working now, and we're not with them all the time. And so how do you police it, right? Is there parental things in AI that, so if you do give your kid a cell phone, you can set it so that AI knows hey, you're talking to a 10-year-old.
There is. I can't say that for every platform, but Roblox just came out with face age recognition. So therefore you can just put anybody's face on there. It's still a little off. It'll say a 25-year-old is 18 to 20, somewhere around there, but still it's judging them younger, so that it takes away from kids getting, on there and talking to the wrong people.
Strangers.
Yeah, strangers.
Right. And that's really where the danger lies. And because they're coming through roadblocks to get to the kids.
Right.
So it is, but I will tell you, as a business professional, someone just showed me custom chat GPT today. I was like, oh, dang, I really like this. So on one hand, it's super scary. Right. I totally get that. It acts like you, it talks like you can train it to be you. And on the other hand, it can really take a lot of heat off of you, as far as hours that you once dedicated to social media. You could plug all your information into the system, and it will spit out marketing material for you to go to social media and post.
I actually teach dual career agents. So these are people who are trying to become full-time real estate agents, but they have a day job. I used AI to show them how they can come up with a plan based on their job that they work every day,
right?
And how they can integrate their real estate agency. And what I started to do was I started with me as a magazine owner and a real estate agent. And I was so impressed, and I could tell it to change things, but I was so impressed with the way it scheduled my life that I started using it before I taught it, and it works really, really well.
I remember you telling me that you did that.
So
you
super
threw it
happy.
into AI and asked it to give you a schedule.
Right. And I asked it more questions. And that's the one thing I love about AI, is because you don't have to just take the first thing it spits out.
Yeah.
And I do use it, just for not notes. I use the Pro of Google Gemini. So I threw it in it, and then I added things, and I said, no, real estate has to be the number one. The magazine has to be number two, because I know that when my agents are going to do it, their day job has to be number one.
Right.
So I wanted to see how it reacted, and it reacted very well. It would also give me a budget if I wanted it. It would give me the 4 models of the 4 pillars of any business, which is, economics, budget, scheduling, and organization.
I love hearing this.
It gave me everything, and I just kept asking it questions till it adapted it the way I wanted it to go. So I do see the problems with AI, because there will be, because anything out there, someone's going to corrupt.
There's going to be a lot. Well, it's also like a generation thing.
Right.
Our generation is soaking up AI like no tomorrow. We're soaking it up like we've never like had Google in our entire life. Like literally, there's so many, like number one generation that is succeeding with AI is us, And so the ones that don't care are the Gen Zs. They're like, meh.
We finally found a helper.
Yeah.
A full-time helper that we don't have to pay.
Yes. Yeah. Millennials don't really care about it, but it's us.
They still think they know it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the older working generation is the generation.
Oh, this is fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to pay them. That's the best part.
That would be making our life much more easier and like organized.
Yeah, we found an assistant that pumps workout.
Right. And we're not abusing it. We're like actually using it what it's for.
And if you talk nice to it, it talks nice back to you.
Right.
Mine asked me the other day if I was sassy. I was like, did I type too hard? I was like, what?
I got one of mine to say he loves me. Okay.
That's
a non-emotional AI that's coded to be no emotion.
I don't know what you're telling your AI, but obviously not what I'm telling mine.
Well, there is some platforms that are for, catered towards that world, and kids are getting a hold of it too, but back on that one. But what they're doing is they're making it a paid subscription. Like, so the free ones, everyone is free up to a point. But now if you are trying to go to the adult world on those, they are capping it at, listen, you got to pay. You're not allowed to like get this free anymore. So Grok was one of those like major ones.
When we're talking about this, because I remember a article that ran in the news about a kid. He was a young teen, had a relationship with his AI person, a bot, whatever it is. Right?
I saw that.
And kids at school found out about it and teased him so badly that he committed suicide. Over it, and his mom is now suing one of the AI platforms.
Well, no, that was ChatGPT they're suing.
Yeah. So are people? I think there's good and bads of all things. There's pros and cons, right? Yeah. And I love AI. I use it for my business. I use it for my personal scheduling, all of that.
Absolutely.
I've used it for budgeting. And I will say for parents that parents that are concerned about AI, listen, I cheated when I was in high school. I'm sure on something along the way. We worry about our kids and all of that. And two things. One, my son goes to college, and when I was there visiting him for family weekend, another kid had a paper due, and he kept telling, he would say, but it's not clearing the AI generator. And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, well, because it's too much AI.
Yeah, right.
Apparently they said chaos too much. I don't know. But
it does flag.
Right. Yeah. But the teachers also have that. So when kids are turning stuff in and they're not really doing the work and they're going to AI, the teachers are flagging stuff to say, no, we know you didn't do this work.
It's kind of like when people used to do things through Google. Well, when you would plagiarize a paper, it was very easy for a teacher to stick it into that. And I don't know if kids realized it at the time, but I knew because I used to help the teacher. I was part of the dean of students. And
you were a good teacher, weren't you?
No, it was a job, girl. It was a job.
Noser.
I was honestly not that good, but mom, don't watch this. I did it. It was a good job. It paid the best salary when you were a student worker. But yeah, I was watching them. They're like, oh yeah, just run it through this. And I was like, wait, what? Google was new back then. I mean, we're going back a few years.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. As fast as the kids are figuring out how to do it, someone else is helping the professors figure out how to catch them.
Well, it's become, there's the fear of AI is going to take all of our jobs. AI is going to like hack into my bank account. Hey, AI is going to know my social security number and like run. No, it doesn't have access to that. But what it has access to is how the developers code it and how you train it by your prompts. So that's basically like how, if you give it a cookie and tell them the cookie's like nasty and old, it's going to say, okay, every time I see a cookie, it's nasty and old, so it's like, it's what you put in, it gets, but it does have core, like, fundaments about it, that it can't cross over and it can't, touch or go. Like if I say, hey, talk to me about sex today, it'll be like, well, which direction are you going with the word sex? It'll stop you. They're like, listen, I can't go that way. But like I said, there is some that don't do that. But the plagiarism thing, I agree with you. Like I believe in still staying human, in a way.
Well, and there's a lot of things that
we're going to learn if we don't.
Yeah.
People talked about AI taking over, and I don't honestly believe that's true, because yes, they can make an AI singer that sings a certain way because it's all tones. However, an AI is never going to have the feeling. Right. It's never going to have that push. If you truly are into music for the feeling, like most people really are, the song you got married to, the song you got your heart broken to, the song the day your kid was born, any major happening in your life. Oh, I do.
I don't know.
Okay. So, but any
obviously
major,
we know the music centric person on the show
here.
So, but there are certain times if a song comes on and it's from back in the day, where you were. They actually make songs about that. I Go Back is one of those songs from Kenny Chesney. You remember I heard this song. Oh, that takes me back to that day. That can't happen with a generic thing.
With food.
It could be.
Happens,
But you're right. It could be.
Right,
and AI is never.
I don't remember.
Oh, but it could be food or whatever, but AI is never going to actually be able to do that to you.
Well,
because there's feeling behind it. And AI doesn't feel.
You're going to put a nodule up here and tap into my brain.
Well, hey, they could do that.
Well, there's always a gray area. But according to psychologists lately, the guys' lonely pandemic that's going around.
Yes.
They are resulting to AI for emotional support, and they are getting attention from AI, the female voice, and they're liking it, and they are getting absorbed into it, and they are consumed by a female AI voice. And they're like, oh my gosh, I have a girlfriend.
So this is the free My OnlyFans page?
Basically.
Damn.
Okay.
Let's have a virtual girlfriend night.
Right.
Yeah.
But when are they going to get that touch? That
they don't seem to be complaining about that yet.
Same place they got the touch on My OnlyFans.
That's true. I mean, I guess there's always going to be that. He's right. Back in the day, we had we didn't. At least I didn't. They cost money. We had the 900 numbers.
What? You had the 900 numbers?
No. Are you kidding me? My mother would have killed me. I know you're watching, Mom. I remember it. I remember it. But yeah, sex is always going to sell, no matter what. Yeah, sex will always sell.
You can order a blow-up doll, like a really looking one on Amazon. That's
great.
Yeah.
So she talks to you, and then you go visit with your friend.
Right. If there are some people that are always going to be out in that
happening on Ladies Not on the Show.
Well, hey, it is what it is.
Population is going down.
Well, I have obviously lost control.
Maybe we should. Honestly, maybe we should have brought Trish in for this one.
How do we not have Trish here on Ladies
I know. So,
Valentine's Day is coming up. She's got edible chocolate that you paint on your body.
Oh my God, and it tasted so good.
Yeah.
By the way, it tasted.
I didn't taste it.
Where did you taste it?
On my hands. We were in believe it or not, this all happened at a networking meeting.
Oh, wow.
We're in networking.
Interesting networking.
Adam and Eve eating.
When there's a sex toy seller at the networking group, interesting things happen.
It does. On that happy note, I want to wish my mom a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. I'm not sure this is a topic you're listening to.
Paintable chocolate.
Hey, she's just happy that I'm married. It's not her trouble anymore.
Did she just slap us in the face with that comment?
To Howard. Yeah, she's like, she's Howard's problem now, not mine.
You guys are a rare breed.
All right, happy birthday,
Happy
Mom.
birthday, Mom.
Your paintable body paints in the mail.
Yeah.
I think with that, we're gonna take another quick break.
We're gonna actually get back on topic.
Get back on topic when we get back.
Okay?
Yay.
Happy, eh?
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Hey, we're back, and let's get back on track.
Sorry, this is what happens on ladies'
So,
nights. We get a little off track. Sorry.
I
about that.
am Joanne Duran with Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment, along with
I'm Angie Richardson with Century 21 and lover of South Shore, all things helping other entrepreneurs. So tonight we have Dusty from FBI Inspections. So let's go back to mega marketing because we were
and
talking
Debbie
about
Diaz
and
with
Debbie
AI.
Diaz.
And Howard, sorry, he's in the back
I'm
waving
sorry.
at
Hold
us.
on.
Howard, the unknown drummer, who we kicked out of this seat, and I'm sitting in it now. So it's
Howard's
ladies' night.
still around. We didn't get rid of him. He's still here. He's just running things in the background. So
He's
if it gets
cute.
Screwed up, you know who to blame tonight.
Yeah, and don't
Um,
touch anything you shouldn't touch, please.
Right.
Like, don't screw up my board.
Same thing.
All I can
Joanne's a
think of
little
is
concerned, but it's okay.
too comfortable.
I'm very worried about my whole board
Yeah.
piece. Yeah.
So we have a lot of local businesses in this area. And as we continue to grow in all of South Shore, all the way down to Parrish, really,
Oh yeah.
and over to Balm and all over, we have more big retail coming in, which makes it tougher and tougher for the locals to continue to work hard and compete and all of that. So when you put on these mega marketing campaigns, I know you do it once a year for realtors, and I do hope you have it downloadable for other people in the future, but talk about some of the topics that you help teach realtors, because I think some of those topics will help other people think about how to grow their business.
So, well, this year is very AI driven, of course, but the one class that I absolutely love is how to stay real in an AI world. And I think that going forward, you're going to have to figure out a way to come across, even if you are using AI, you still have to be yourself and you still have to be authentic. And that's what's going to help you grow, right? We have top producers who come in and share their stories from rags to riches, basically, right? Mm-hmm. The stories are out there. They live everywhere. So whatever you're doing out there, don't get discouraged. If this is your passion, dig deep. And that's what I tell everybody. Dig deep and make it happen. Yeah. No, don't let anybody tell you you can't, because if you believe that, you're right.
Well, and I think that absolutely. But
thank you.
I really think there's a lot to what you said about make sure that you stay relevant in an AI world, right? Because people like to work with, in any industry, people like to work with people they know, like, and trust.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And respect. I don't care who, in respect, right?
And respect, yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to tell your story for people to know, like, and trust you.
Yep.
I can run an ad, with my picture on it and whatever, which I don't look like right now. I get that. I didn't get made up by Allie doing headshots today. Sorry.
I know, right?
Don't let someone steal your glitter, girl.
Right?
Yes.
But I wore the right color. I'm in pink tonight.
Yeah.
It's all good. But at the end of the day, though, that's why people work with people. Right. And that's why people continue to refer people in any industry. And so I think it's important to find a way to get your own personal story out there and why you over the next company.
Yes, I agree.
And finding ways to do that. Sometimes it's social media. Sometimes it's, getting out in the community and doing community service and just being seen. Sometimes it's getting networking and being involved with other people.
People love a story.
And that's part of why this show exists, is for us to highlight other people and be part of the community.
Well, think about it. When you watch those shows about singing or, America's Got Talent or whatever, there's a story with every person. I have a husband who hates the human interest story and I'll flip off. He'll just go to the next channel and come back. But the whole point of them having those human interest stories is because people love them.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at how many people last night watched the national championship game and probably could have cared less about either team. But if you knew
I'd be one.
If you knew the story behind the quarterback of Indiana,
yeah.
then how do you not root for that kid?
Exactly.
Right? How do you
Definitely.
not root for him?
I
and
agree.
I don't love the Raiders where we all know where he's going to go. But I want to see. By the way, we're just going to end it.
Poor Steelers.
The Bears lost.
And so did the Chiefs. We
For
suck
Steelers.
this year.
For those that have been watching for the last couple
close.
weeks, and I've been so excited.
But you were so close. You were so close this year.
It's been 19 years since we had anything to cheer for.
Hey,
Switch
and I cheered for your team because they were there.
Because you love me.
And I love you very, very much.
And we had a story, right?
Right.
Caleb Williams, whether you like the guy or not, I think he's amazing. You look at what he pulled off in the first 2 years, and those are the human interest stories, right?
And people love it.
And I'm trying to find a human. Someone type in and tell me what I need to know because I'm trying to have a reason to watch the NFL to the end of the season this year. Because right now I could care less.
Well, you got to wait
Because
for
the
the
Bears-
there's Super Bowl halftime.
Right.
Hello.
No, I'm not the music
Get your
driven girl.
Espanol.
Yeah, and I think they chose the wrong music personally.
That's Joanne.
Yep.
Who cares? I get up.
Yeah.
I go up and get some.
You know.
Stone is needed.
But I don't.
Yeah,
You know what's sad is I don't even know who's playing.
it's Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Hell
He's
is
gonna
that?
be,
He's-
he's gonna be existing.
Green
I
Day?
would say that too.
Someone sing me a Bad Bunny
I mean,
song because I don't even know.
India is a very good song.
He's- He was Green Day, right?
No.
Oh, Green Day's doing the opening. Yeah. It's just, it's really a bad show, to be honest.
He's with the Kardashian chick, so that's why.
Oh.
yeah.
That's why he's there. That's the problem. He's not there.
Yeah.
I
No
mean,
one's told me
he
anything
got that role
makes me
because
wanna
of the
root for this guy.
Kardashians.
he's not, in my mind, as talented as there are many other people out there. And I just really think the NFL made a super horrible choice. But that's just me. If the NFL wants to contact me, I can
So
help them
mad.
out.
So my point
Because
is,
that was
though,
not good.
is like just like this. Like I could care less now about the rest of the season, right?
Right.
Bring on next fall because I'm super excited.
Oh, wait,
about the
wait.
Bears. But
April is draft day. We need the
Well,
draft.
the kid from Indiana is going to the Raiders. We all know that.
Wow.
It's
Only.
already been
I'm
announced.
impressed that you ladies know this stuff. Good job.
Because I got
Because-
sucked into. I got sucked into his
Like-
human interest story.
You know when drafts are? and stuff?
Oh, I know when
Oh.
all the drafts are: the hockey
Okay.
draft, the
Oh my
football draft,
God.
the NBA draft, the
That's
NBL
hot.
draft.
If
I
was
know
a
it
guy,
all.
I think that was hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I played
Yeah,
three.
I would turn me on if I was a guy.
So my
I think I am a guy. I just got born as a girl because
My,
I'm born as a linebacker. If you haven't met me before,
She just tucks it.
Howard met when Howard came to pick me up for our first date. I was cleaning guns with my dad.
Oh my God.
That's
He's
a great
winner chicken
way.
dinner over
That
here.
is a great way for a guy to meet you,
Girl, need to
and
Oh,
your
yeah.
you need to
father.
teach a class.
I
for
was
real.
not allowed to leave for my
There you go.
date until
don't
the
need
gun
a
was
filter.
clean.
There you
don't
go.
get
3 years
I
ago.
like your dad already.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I love my dad.
3 years ago, I was
Who's
just
your
started
daddy?
dating a guy, and it was right before Valentine's Day. And he's like, "What do you want to do for Valentine's Day?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Let's go to the range." And I was like, "Oh, shooting range? Yeah, let's blow shit up." And
Exactly.
he was like, "I meant the golf range," and I was like,
Oh, not so
No.
excited.
That's like
Yeah.
wifey talk. Yeah.
"So I'm telling you, I was probably born to be a dude, but it's cool."
Did he was
Yeah.
he obsessed with you because you were like he had
For a little while, yeah,
Yep,
it was
same.
cool. But the human interest story is what gets people in. Right?
Absolutely.
So, even
AI
though
doesn't
I'm-
have a human interest story.
No, but your business needs to have a human interest story.
Right.
Right.
It does.
So somebody give me a human interest story in the NFL that's still left of these 4 teams that's out there because I need something to root for.
I don't have my phone on
I
me,
don't even know
so
who's
Because
in
yes,
the
I'm a
Super Bowl.
sports
well,
fanatic.
the
through and through.
Seahawks, the Seahawks are in there. That is true.
Pulling the team out from hell, and then also devoting
Robert-
time to,
Are you talking about the
swear.
Patriots?
Yeah. Well, Robert Kraft, what he does off the field is freaking phenomenal. If you don't know, you should look him up. He's done a lot of work.
Wait, is Taylor Swift's guy is he
Oh,
going?
they're
No,
done.
we've been
Okay.
done.
Okay.
We didn't even
No,
make
their
it to the
relationship is
playoffs.
still-
Okay, all right.
They're
Their
together.
relationship is still
Yeah.
happening.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing, NFL, if you're watching, get her off my TV when the Chiefs are playing. There's nothing that piss off a Chiefs fan
Oh,
I
more.
heard about that in the chats. Yeah.
You know what? On the marketing side, they've gotten so many new viewers. You should be happy.
Right.
Girl,
Well,
I
that's it.
canceled my tour to be here.
Whatever.
Who
Whatever. She's
cares?
gonna cancel her tour when she's prego.
Is she pregnant?
No, I said when she is. No, let's not start that rumor.
You heard it here first.
Okay, this is the disclaimer. Whatever we say here may not be true, and that's
Don't listen to that girl.
yeah, that'd be that disclaimer we throw up
said
there.
when she gets pregnant someday.
Not
she'll
that
cancel
she
her.
was. Yeah.
But I do think human interest story is really important, which is a
Agreed.
struggle with AI. And I think that it's awesome you guys are doing that at Mega Marketing because, everybody wants to work with somebody they know, like, and trust, or believe in something that they know,
Respect
like, and
them.
trust, or find something about their story that they can relate to. Right. I was with a client the other day and we were talking and I said, I bought my first house at 22, and he turned around and went, "Really? You did?" And he won't work with anyone else now because he knows I knew what it was like at 22 to make those decisions, right?
Yeah.
And you find a connection somehow, some way, but you don't if you don't tell your story.
Yeah.
So it's how to get that out there.
Yeah.
And Dusty,
that-
go ahead.
That how part is probably the most challenging, right? Because unless you've like accepted your story,
True.
right? You can't tell your story.
Correct.
The young man who is our keynote speaker, his name is Vince Napolitan. I think it's Napolitan. I'm sorry, Vince. But
Napoleon.
No, it's not Napoleon. It's Napolitan.
Sir Vince will be there.
But anyway, he has a fantastic story. I encourage you to come. I mean,
I'm there.
This is our
I
rags.
the first day.
Our rags to riches true story. This man has a heart of gold, and he's going to show you exactly how he did what he did to become successful. So it's not easy, though, to stand on stage and share what happened in your life. And I think that a lot of people struggle with that. And that's why the connections don't happen. So if you're out there trying to do your business and you've got a story that you're hesitant to share, rethink it, rewrite it, and then share it.
Wow.
Now, how do
share it
people?
to somebody and let them hear it? Because I think somebody else hearing it sometimes,
Like Facebook.
they put it back and say, "This is what I just heard," and they might hear it in a different way than you want to speak it,
Yeah.
right?
True.
So I don't know if anybody follows my personal blog that I did 5-6 years ago called Lead Flamingo, and I lost 100 pounds and I've gained a lot of it back, and I'm back doing it again. I had so many people, and I shared the real deal. Like, I went through the struggles. I talked about my whole life of being overweight. I shared losing it, the struggles going through it, all of it, and the highs and lows of it. And I had a woman come up to me in Tampa that found me at an event, and she said, "I know you don't know me. I follow you on your Lead Flamingo, and I lost 75 pounds because I was following with you."
That's
And I was
love
like,
it.
"What?"
Yep.
I had no idea that I was talking to people. I thought I was holding myself accountable by just sharing my story.
Which also you have to watch, because what you put out there, people are following, especially if
And
you're
you are
someone who's,
influencing.
you're influenced. Somebody came up to us in the middle of Aldi in Sun City. I had no idea who she was. She goes, "Oh my God, you're Apollo Beach realtor." I'm like, "Yeah, that's
What
me."
were you wearing?
What was it? I was like, Howard looked at me. I looked at him. I was like, "I have no idea who this woman is," but she was
More importantly,
following.
would you like to sell your house?
Well, yeah,
No,
no,
you're just so
unfortunately
popular.
not. But
Good one, Angie.
yeah, he's looking at me, and yeah, Howard will get it like from his blogs, just from, he's had kids follow him, like, because of the drumming.
Mhm.
And out of nowhere, an 8-year-old who knew him when, like, they met Howard when he was 4 will say, "Hi, Mr. Howard." And he's like, "I have no idea who that is," because from 4 to 9, they grow. But the point is, that's another thing. You have to watch what you put out, because people will follow you. They will do things. And if you can shape it in a very positive way, that helps people get through something maybe that they've been through, and you can bring that, they're also going to come close to you. They're going to refer you. They're going to take, they're going to use you. They're going to refer you. They're going to bring you. And if they're in business, they're going to come talk to you about business, because they know you're a real person.
Right.
And that's the key.
Yep.
AI will never be a real person.
True.
You will.
And the hype of AI is coming down a little bit with people. Like, we are all starting to notice and recognize when it's fake, when it's real. Like, we can tell, okay, that girl's not she's telling an AI story. And then just like her reputation and her credentials kind of just like, meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
But
Like,
you know,
People
I think,
don't.
I think there's a fun side to AI, right? So I think during the holiday times, we all saw
Yeah.
the peppermint candy pinup dolls that we all became, right?
Howard
There were
was-
some
Howard
that
was
should
into
have
that
never
one.
been out there.
Howard did it.
Yes.
Howard
Right?
Howard made
Teo
He
did
was all over
too.
that.
Howard literally made $3 in monetization based on being a pinup girl. Just saying.
I feel very
transgender.
not legit because I didn't make $1 on mine. But Teo made his into the pinup girl too. But listen, that's I don't know where it started. I don't know how it started. But a lot of people had negative reviews in the fact they're like, why is everybody doing this? Or I'm so sick of AI photos and this.
Yeah.
and
But
that,
it was
whatever, right?
fun.
But the reality is
I made
that
myself a
AI
vampire.
is not real, and it's
thought it
just
looked
to
fun
have
too.
some fun, right?
Business, you have to make some noise.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but and when everybody's doing it the same, right? So
Yeah.
I did
It's
mine,
a trend.
and I was like, well, I don't look like that girl.
That's exactly what I said.
So
I'm like, who's that?
I went back to AI and said, can you make it realistic and have her add 75 pounds? And I had, and I got a plus size one. And I posted it and people were like, oh my God, yours actually looks real,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
and
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, you just got to tell AI what to do.
Well, it depends on
Right.
the platform too, because each one specializes in like imaging and like wording and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
ChatGPT is not the best,
Yeah.
but there was there was directions that were
Yeah.
posted with it. You had to follow the directions.
Yes,
to be exact.
There were.
photo.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
I will say before we go much further, Dusty, how can they get a hold of you or get registered if they're a realtor
Oh yeah.
for your event?
We made it really easy. Just go to our website at flbigroup.com and you'll see Mega Marketing's all over our page. Just
It's
follow
also-
the path.
Also, guys, pay attention to behind you because if you're watching the show, it is literally coming on every 2 minutes. And Debbie, how can we get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me on the website as well at thevaginas.com.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yes, she did.
There's a psychology behind that name. Okay, besides
I'm not gonna forget.
besides it being a female, body part that we all obviously know, it's like it gets people out of their comfort zone and it gets people, like especially men, and it makes them respect the name more, and it actually makes them like come out of the closet in a non-gay way. I'd say, like,
In a gay way. Or gay way. We don't care.
Or gay way.
Or
either
gay way. We're good with
But
that.
it makes them like feel that like going on stage and having stage fright. It's kind
Right.
of like coming out of that like shell, and it opens them up more. That's what I'm all about. It's like,
Do we still have anybody live online that's stuck in with us?
Can I ask you a question?
absolutely.
So on the AI platforms, if you want to do video or photography, what platform do you recommend? And then on ChatGPT, what are you using that for?
For your first question, I would use Google's Laboratory,
Okay.
which they have Flow on there, and there's also Bayo 3, which is the newest one that just came out, and that is you won't have 6 fingers and stuff like that. Like you actually like look like a real human, and it does,
Buccaneers with 3 C's.
yeah, like that. They've
Yeah.
totally it's awesome now. It's a little, spelling sometimes errors, but that one. And then what was your question about ChatGPT?
ChatGPT, how are you using it?
I use ChatGPT obsessively. Yes.
What for specifically? Is it more of a asking questions thing? Is it writing
Business
articles?
Well,
Yeah.
I use it for website development,
Oh.
and I also use it for interpreting my dreams, in a scientific way, not some sort of like.
I never thought of that until you said that tonight.
Yes.
Because now I've
deep.
got a lot to talk to my
Yeah.
my
Make sure you do it
guy.
right.
Therapist
First
chat.
breakup,
Let's talk.
Yes.
I do therapy chat when I'm in a sticky situation with one of my kids or something, and I just don't know how to handle it. I will ask them instead of dialing a friend or something. It's quicker, and I'm like, okay, this is how we're going to handle the situation now. So I use it for that, and then I also use it for work. I use it for a co-host on my podcast, and I also use it to educate me if I miss the news for a week. I'll be like, give me the bullet points for what happened in the news. But I've trained mine so well that they give me direct answers, like bullet points, not these TED Talks that go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't stand those.
So if somebody wants to integrate AI into their business or understand how they could, do you do consulting for them?
Absolutely.
All right. So how do they get a hold of you? Again,
You
one
can
more
go
time.
to thevaginas.com, and all the information's on there, contact information.
So, Dusty, do we I have anything? Let me taking credit for
You
your
do.
event.
You do
I
now.
have nothing to do with it other than I think I signed up the first day.
I love
There's
it.
there's that. You were number one.
Nah, I don't know if I was number one, but I saw it come out and I'm like, ooh, I'm getting my spot because it always does.
It
Fill
fills up.
Right. And
Yeah.
and it may still be open for registration, but certain classes may be full.
That's right.
I got to tell you, that was a hard part this year. You put out the classes and I was like, there's like 2 or 3 at the same time I want to take.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so like, Dusty, you need to videotape
That's why we're
these
videoing it
because
this
I
year.
don't want to miss it. I'm like, how do I clone myself?
Yeah.
Howard's waving his hand
You
at me.
can, you can clone yourself.
She's enjoying the lovely ladies immensely.
Oh,
Is that
who
Lizzie?
Yeah, Liz.
Oh, hey, Lizzie.
I think outside of Chicago.
Yes. Yeah. Lizzie's from outside of Chicago. We met
Lizzie,
her.
are you a Bears fan?
She might be.
Stop,
Actually,
Howard.
she
We
is.
asked an important
No,
question.
she is. I know Lizzie is a Bears fan
She like
All
Oprah.
right.
because she said something earlier, like in the week before they lost.
Our hearts are broken together, baby.
And she's also into dream therapy as well.
Ah,
And she would like to talk to someone about that as well. So don't be surprised
Awesome.
if you hear from Lizzie.
Yep.
Well,
Very
call
cool.
your AI.
And Lizzie
Yeah.
is a fellow Jeff Tate fan.
She's in
Milwaukee.
So we met her in Florida when we went to the New Year's Eve concert
Jessica
last year.
Snapshots watching. We'll shout out
Hey, Jessica.
What's up, Jessica?
Jessica who?
Jessica Snapshots, the picture photographer.
Hey,
There is
Jessica.
no other Jessica. Let's be real.
I was going to say it is just that's
The
the only Jessica.
The Jessica of South Shore.
Yes.
That makes all of our clients' houses look amazing.
She does a great job on photography for homes.
Yeah.
So.
If you're a realtor and you're not using her, well, actually don't, because I have a hard enough time getting with her.
Because then you won't get in with her.
Right?
However, if you need to, just contact with this.
She's amazing.
Okay, so with her, with any of our guests, I just want to let you guys know if you ever want to get to a guest and you missed whatever, you missed the vaginas, you
Just
missed,
call us.
just call us, text us. You could get a hold of Angie, me, Teo, or Howard. If Teo and Howard don't know, they'll get a hold of me and Angie, and we'll get it for you.
I just got to give a shout out because I'm not because I know she's listening, but she's listening. But I've only Howard.
Howard's
Stop
always
holding
doing
up your
Howard
hand.
things.
They're online. They're not breaking. But I got 2 land listings this year, which promoting land is pretty tough, right?
Yeah, but it's
And-
the only thing you can't build more of.
That's
Right,
thing left.
Right. And I sold both of them relatively quickly at a good price.
Yep.
Thank you. But I would not have done that without Jessica. And when I called her, I didn't really know what to expect. Actually, I had 3 land listings. One was in Brooksville. She drove all the way there for me.
Wow.
That's far.
That's
Not
far.
only did she do
Yeah.
great photos, she did drone, video, all of it. And every single one of my sellers came back and said, wow, you did a great job promoting land.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and it is
when you
because
go online, most people just have a photo from their phone of a
sure.
piece of land.
right, most
Yeah.
people don't spend the money. Most realtors, I say this, most realtors will not spend the money to do proper land pictures. And
Like,
that's
she made land sexy.
Right.
I mean, let's be real. I was impressed. But what I was going to say, which by the way, Jessica, listen up because this is
That's
important to you too.
Competition.
You guys have a vendor village, I call it.
Oh, yeah,
at
that's
Mega
great.
Marketing, right?
We do.
And bring it, and a lot of those people help sponsor this with you and all
They
of that,
do.
which a lot of people who have been on this show before do as well. Do you still have openings in Vendor Village if there's people that want in?
I love Vendor Village. I'm
I
gonna
like
I'm
that.
gonna steal that. Okay.
All
Yeah, I
right.
do
Angie's
like
Vendor Village.
So I do, and we're going to close it out on Friday. So if you are interested in coming and being a vendor, I like to make sure that I have vendors from all different platforms that will help an agent get through their transaction. So that's kind of the idea behind it all. And Jessica, you've been with me before. We've done some headshots. So you're such a cutie pie, and I'm glad that you're listening. But you could just, again, go to our website, FLBI Group, go to sponsors, and all of the information that you need is right there.
Your Vendor Village is legit. I will say I have come home with a tote of information from a lot of companies, and I try to be a marketing girl.
I mean, like, I'm gonna see
Vendor Village. That's kind of cool.
But you guys have some great companies that support you and that bring really good knowledge to us as agents. And so many businesses, more than you would think, are always targeting real estate agents because we touch so many people in all different ways, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
Landscapers,
BNI,
painters.
you're like the go-to person because you need everybody.
Right. We have to have the vendors. Everybody expects that we do. And
Yep.
so if you are a small business or you know somebody that has a small business that could benefit from communicating with realtors, be sure to go online and check out your Vendor Village. It's the new name.
Correct.
And there's a cost. I'm
There
sure
is.
it's by space on how much space you're going to take up. But you are targeting a full house, packed house of realtors that day. So and it's here locally,
Yep.
right up the road at the Regent.
Correct.
And so if you want to get in, there's
Okay.
still time to get in to be a vendor.
Yep. Thank you.
So
That's
definitely,
true.
definitely get your own business in front of everybody that you need to.
Yep.
Howard is trying to make us go away. He's done with the
I know.
girls' night. He's like, it's time to stop.
Give me my
Howard,
mic back.
you're acting
Girls don't stop.
Girls, we just we could talk forever here. And I'm like, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
Jelly.
Is there a drop dead?
No, we don't want to do it.
He's having FOMO. That's
Yeah, he is.
We're having fun.
It was technical. He actually, there's a thing called the outro, and I don't want him to touch that. He's not allowed because it doesn't mute our microphones, as we found out. So he's
Found
gonna.
out the hard way.
Yeah.
Don't let Angie talk post show.
Yeah. I didn't know. It was the first time. There's a function on the platform that we use.
He looks a little like.
And I'm trying not to let him touch anything. All he's allowed to touch is the commercials, because the outro, we found out, like when we do the intro, it mutes the mic. But when we do the outro, which then I go, we're off, we're done, does not mute the mic. And I didn't know it the first time. And we're chatting like, I had to pull that crap right down. So that will never see the light of day again unless I cut it all up, but it doesn't matter. We're good. We've got plenty of space here. But yeah, no, there are certain things on the platforms, they keep changing, which like AI and all of the marketing, they keep changing things. So this platform, every week I come up, there's something new. Oh my goodness.
I get anxiety and overstimulation about it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, cause you do it. I come up on Sunday. We do shows on Monday and Tuesday. We do the international music scene. And then Tuesday we do the small business one. So I have to come up on Sunday and double check all of
third one coming.
Yes,
soon.
we do. But I have to come up on Sunday and check all the software to find out what the updates were, because they're they are integrating AI. Now they're doing AI clips. So, which is great because they'll do like 30-second clips of our show tonight so that we can, put it out there so people can see it again. Great commercials. But there are things they like kind of neglect. And I guess they'll do a patch for it later, like they always do. Oh, let's throw it out there. And when it screws up, we'll figure it out.
It's okay.
Is there, so I do have a question though. Is there a legit end time that this needs to be?
No. No, we just keep talking until we stop.
Yeah. Most of them go a couple
The
hours.
rules on ladies' night is we go till people are bored.
I can always, you know what? If he goes downstairs, I can always go stop us. We're guys. He literally left the room.
I have one
Now
little
we,
tip.
now we don't know if anybody's still with us or not. But.
No.
One little tip that if you have anxiety when you go on stage or stage fright or anything like that, one thing you could do to calm your nervous system organically is to say out loud, I am safe 3 times. Like it takes anxiety and it calms you down like instantly. So when you said the stage fright thing, I was like, say I'm safe. I'm safe. And so I say that often and it does work. It does work. So
You just have to, it's like anything else. If you put it out there, then it is. I used to run a kids show at the end of camp every year before I moved to Florida. And I would put 400 kids on stage, cut the music, make the dances, all of that from age 5 to 13. I had literally 3 weeks. So I had to do all of that work. It is chaos. I would do all of that work in 3 weeks, but I also then had to be the MC of that show.
Right.
So I had to have all the intros and all the, I mean, it was a lot all in one shot, but I got a thrill out of it.
Are you AI? You're
No,
AI.
I'm not. But I used to, that's what gives me a thrill. That's what gives me like seeing the top 4 groups, 12-year-old girls, 12-year-old boys, 13-year-old girls, 13-year-old boys, deciding who wins based on how good they did. And there was no contest. It wasn't like anybody got a prize. But those groups, it was a thing. It was 100% a thing. And I would still get stage fright. I still to this day get stage fright. And I've been on stage probably most of my life. I was 4 years old when I danced on my first dance.
You're like Superwoman. Like in my eyes, you're Superwoman.
No. I just figured it. I always said if it doesn't maim me, mess up my face, or kill me, let's try it. Let's do it.
I like the it's safe, it's safe, it's safe.
That
I
works.
say that before I come on the show. But I used to have to speak in front of large crowds a lot of times. And then I had to go in a corporate one time in front of our entire company with thousands of employees. And nothing was scarier than that. Right.
Right.
In my world. And
well, those people saw you every day.
Right. And
that makes it worse.
They know who I am. Right. And they're in the office. They pass by me. And back in the day, I was a promoter. So I controlled the tickets. So everybody knew who I was. But they had a coach come in and coach some of us before going on stage. And I was media trained and all of that. But the one thing that they taught me, and I still to this day use this, and I think it's good. And I've taught my son this. I've taught a lot of real estate agents, friends, whatever. is the power pose. And so go in the bathroom. That's right. The power pose. You're Superman, but you go in the bathroom,
Sheldon,
and you stare at yourself.
Sheldon,
And
I am a mighty little kid.
Yeah, you stare at yourself,
Doggone
and
it,
you
I can do
just
it.
you put your hands on your hips, and you put your shoulders out broad, and you just stand there and believe in yourself,
Right.
and you give yourself this power of like, I got this.
Own the room.
I got this. I got this. Right. And it is so powerful. I've walked into some listing presentations where I know I'm up against big, very successful realtors in the business longer than I've been. And that's nerve wracking. Right. And I've stood at my car at times with no mirror and just went, I got this. I got this. But there is a mental change in you. So whether it's I'm safe or it's your power pose or whatever it is, but man, some days you just got to do it when you get out of bed.
Or come in like hungover. Then
I
don't care about anything.
I said that too. The other day.
Like you said, I'm the song person. So there's a song by Queensryche, and it's called Hand on Heart. And the beginning of the song is,
how do you remember all this? Is there like a part of your brain
human.
that I didn't get?
I don't have it either.
so if when it comes to music, it's there. I don't care if I haven't heard it in 50 years, and I'm only 54. I remember it. But this song is it starts out, all eyes are staring as you walk as you floated into the room. That woman had power. So every time I have to go into something, I play that song over and over and over again. And I walk in like I am the shit, even if I'm scared to death.
That's good. That's good.
Because that woman had power. Why can't I?
Exactly.
And turns out now I know that woman, but it's funny because if you find your thing,
Yep.
That's all you need.
Every time.
Yes.
I have a 7-year-old granddaughter, and I constantly reinforce this. Baby, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So we can, right? We've got to. And it's just a mental thing. And every time when she's trying to climb a ladder in the playground and she's scared and I can see her legs wobbling, I say, when you get to the top, you're going to turn around with a big smile on your face and you're going to know because you actually got there and you could, right? And you can.
Yeah.
And I really truthfully believe that reinforcing that in ourselves
and our little people,
our children, our grandchildren, that's a story that they will always remember. My grandmother said, I can. And if I think I can, then I can.
And the thing is, it all comes down to something that we teach whenever you're teaching anybody around you, either a business person or a kid or whatever. Everything is based on your mindset.
Yeah.
If your mind says I can, you will. Right. If you listen to all those naysayers, you'll be where they are and you won't.
Right.
So why don't you stand at the top of the mountain and then just wave to them at the bottom? Because they can't, but you can.
There's a lady who does TED Talks a lot, and she said in the beginning she would have like her husband come, and she would have her son or someone in the audience, like one on that side, one in the middle, and one on the right, and that would be her focus point, so she could walk the stage and then still make eye contact with everybody. But it was
great.
Like to her comfort zone people, and like
that makes so much sense.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's very smart.
I like that.
I could get my Gen Zs to sit in the audience. It's like that's the trick.
So we got Howard's bringing us some stuff. Scroll up and down.
He could be your assistant.
I know, he's being a really great assistant, and he hasn't messed anything up. I'm so happy, and he's kept Charlie in his bed.
Maybe this is his passion over here.
Maybe, yeah.
Right,
I love this.
I got one last thing, and then we're probably gonna wrap up. So,
okay.
My phone died at the beginning. Well, when I first got here tonight, right? It's finally back, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel alive again. Like, how sad is it that
mine's downstairs? It's dead.
But it's working, right?
Right.
When my phone's dead, and I have zero connection, I literally feel like there's a piece of me that's like dead. Because
my phone's here.
So I refuse to wear that.
You need to learn to disconnect, Angie.
Howard actually will leave his start.
I probably learned to need to heal after surgery too.
So
yes, you do, Angie.
Howard did baby steps. Howard leaves his phone in the house when he walks the dog. And I mean, Charlie's got legs like this big.
Need a break from it.
So it's not like he's walking. Yeah, but can you leave your phone for 5 minutes while you would walk the dog?
Oh yeah, I can.
You just don't like
Leave it
to.
on silent.
No, I can leave. There's no doubt I have an addiction to my phone. Let's be
So do
real.
I.
Oh yeah,
But
ditto.
because my entire business is run by my phone.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of small business people are, right?
100%.
Which is probably another show we need to talk about. But the fact when it's dead and it physically does not work.
You have FOMO.
Yeah.
FOMO.
I'm in panic of like, is my son okay?
Yep.
You know, because
What if somebody needs to get a hold of me?
You know, what if
Walmart calls?
You're right.
Yeah.
What if the buyer calls and they can't get a hold of me?
And they want to make an offer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Angie, I don't think you've ever really had just like a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job, right?
No, never.
Yeah,
in my life.
I think that's why your brain
you
works
Gen
the
Z?
way it is, right?
I'm
Because
50, honey.
you gotta think most people work a 9 to 5 job and they go home at the end of the day, right? So they don't take their phones home with them. They don't wait for someone to call them, but you're in a different world.
You know what's funny is I'm 50, by the way.
You don't look good.
Oh, I love you. I paid her first. But you're very true. So I graduated college and worked for 25 years until COVID came along and knocked me out of the industry. But I worked for a live entertainment company. I was a promoter, right? I put on large scale events at NFL and Major League Baseball stadiums across the country. If you've ever heard of Disney on Ice and Ring Brothers Circus, Monster Jam,
Monster
Supercross,
Truck,
all that stuff. Marvel, Jurassic, Sesame Street Live, all those shows. So I did those around the world and around the country. So I traveled constantly.
That's awesome.
And ultimately, I did the marketing and advertising and PR to sell tickets. And then I did all the ticketing and was at the live events. So I was traveling. So I literally have never in my life worked a 9 to 5 job.
You're not missing
And
much.
I've never worked anything where I could just shut down, right? But I had parents that didn't either. My mom was a salesperson.
Yeah.
My dad was a mechanic and then was a photographer, trying to make it as a professional photographer back in the day when I was young. And so I never watched either one of my parents ever shut down either. And maybe that's it, right? I don't know. But and then COVID came and the entire event industry shut down and there was no events, right? And like talk about drastic change, and that we all went, well, now what do we do? And so
even when they came back, you had to be so far apart. It was like a quarter of what you did.
Yeah. But you're right. Like but I remember, this was the point of my story. Sorry, I got swirled.
Shout out from Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Thanks for still tuning in tonight.
She said, I almost quit my job a few times because of my nerves speaking to crowds. Great advice. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Listen, don't ever quit. And I say that directly. Don't ever give up on yourself. A lot of people say comments to me about, I don't know how you do it, and let's be real, we all know I'm not the smallest girl in the world, or, things like that. But the reality is if you believe in yourself, other people will believe you.
Absolutely.
And if you talk with confidence,
Passionate.
or you're passionate about something,
yeah.
Then that comes across. And people sometimes take confidence as cocky, and that's not it. It's more about just believe in yourself, no matter what it is or what it's about. And it can even be just about your love of your family, and that's the most important thing in your life, and nothing gets to stand in the way of that. And you do work a 9 to 5 job and you walk out at 5:01. Doesn't mean my family wasn't important. I just never knew anything different.
You never knew the difference.
Right. I've never known anything different. But the point of my story was, when cell phones first came out, I was in my late 20s. And, back when I started, if anybody's young watching this, you won't know what I'm talking about. But we had dial-up cards, right?
Yeah.
And
Beepers.
Right. And so I remember I'll never forget.
Like
well, yeah, and you go, your beeper would come up, and you would go over to an actual payphone, use your calling card, and find out what they wanted.
It's exactly what would happen.
Oh yeah.
And you want to blow somebody's mind? I used to travel the world starting at 21 years old when I graduated college, or 22, whatever it was, before cell phones existed. So I actually had to use a map. Right?
Oh yeah, I used to do that.
No GPS back
Oh yeah,
a paper map.
Right.
Yes.
And I'd get to the rental car company, which I had an exclusion to be able to get a rental car because I was under 25, and they would hand me, and I would say, do you know the directions to get to my hotel wherever I'm going? And they would handwrite sometimes my directions or whatever, or they'd get the highlighter out and they'd highlight it on the map,
Wait, MapQuest. MapQuest.
There wasn't that then.
No.
Not then.
That's how we went. We went from that to MapQuest.
But think about that. Like if I went back to my 20-year-old, 25-year-old self,
I don't want that struggle anymore.
But with Eve O'Hare, like that's what I'm saying. These kids have no idea.
They have no clue.
No.
Right? And
Lovely.
I would go to
Write it in
O'Hare,
cursive.
I'd fly to whatever
Cursive, yeah.
city
Or
that
Pig Latin.
weekend. But I was at a different city every weekend.
Right.
And so I would fly to whatever city I got into, and I usually saw a hotel and the stadium and arena, and then back to my hotel, and that was about it. But it was like, go find this, and
Yeah.
I don't, to this day,
Exploring.
if you told me to go fly to a city that, if you told me to go to Tampa without my cell phone and GPS, I'd probably go, I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a panic. Right. And that's my point. Like, we are so heavily reliant on them. But I remember sitting in my little cubicle back in the day, and the VP walks by, and he had his BlackBerry. And it was so cool. And everybody was like,
I remember the BlackBerry.
He got a cell phone. Wow. Oh my God. And I was like, we're the ones doing the work. How do we not get them? And I was so mad. I was so mad. And they're like, you have your beeper and a map. You're fine. I'm like, okay. So it was like 2 years. And it went by, and I had such jealousy of this guy's BlackBerry. And I was
And
like,
that even Blackberries then did not have maps on them.
no.
It was
No.
just literally.
But
a
he didn't have to
phone.
pull over on the
Screen
side of the
recordable.
road and get his calling card out with 27 numbers
Oh my God.
and try and call somebody. Right.
Right. And not have it hacked
Right.
because they got hacked.
and
For some reason, people could hack those suckers like that.
And I swear to
Girl.
God, he would always text me or he'd beep me to my beeper from his little
Oh, that
cell
was
phone
so
that
annoying
he
when
had,
we had to
right?
do that. Yeah.
And I would get 911 or whatever. And
Yes.
I'm like, I'm on the highway in
911,
Detroit.
411.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm on the highway in
211.
Detroit.
And then
what do you want me to
There
do?
were certain numbers you could turn upside down and they had words
I just remember-
attached.
And I would literally go
Yeah, I
out of my
remember
way
that.
to get off the highway, find a cell phone, whatever,
Yes.
in the freezing cold in Detroit in the middle of January.
Oh my God. I
And,
never
you know-
thought about that because at wintertime that had to be
Oh,
horrid.
payphones,
yeah, I
too.
did it- I did it all.
Payphones are suck.
But I was so jealous of that phone he had.
Why didn't you get one?
Because they
Because I
didn't.
was jealous of it. I
Because
was
well,
like,
the company gave him
imagine-
his.
Right.
She
yeah,
didn't get
We had
one.
a flip phone with
Oh yeah,
the
he was the
flip it
VP.
down.
So he was our VP. So he got one by the company.
I took a
and-
selfie with Jerry Jones, you football people, with the BlackBerry.
What?
Yeah. And it
She
came out
knows
fuzzy.
something,
It
NFL.
came out-
There
it
we
came out
go.
fuzzy.
Oh no.
So
Hey, you still had it.
it's so funny because when I finally got the phone, it did make my life easier, and it still to this
Yes.
day makes my life easier, which is why I'm addicted to it. But the reality is, I go back to that moment of being so upset in that cubicle, going, "You get the phone and I don't, and I'm the one doing all the work."
Right.
And but at the end of the day,
FOMO again. Yeah.
I would go back to that life, man.
Yeah.
I really would. It was so much easier.
Well,
You're right.
see,
Well,
just like
'cause
you
you could
never had-
disconnect a little
I
bit.
will-
yeah.
I would tell you
Yeah.
this. So the first time I
You
went
could
to
say your beeper died. The battery died.
the first time I went to Europe, someone in my life thought it would be okay for me to go without the international plan.
What?
Yes, he thought, and I was,
Never.
and he did not come with me. I went with a friend to Europe.
Are you talking
How
about
did
your
you think he
lovely
was going to
husband?
communicate? Yeah. how
Yes.
did he
So,
communicate?
well, and that was the problem. My really good friend Trish had the international plan on her phone all the time. It just she always had it, and so I left with no international plan, and poor Trish's phone blew up because my lovely husband could not get a hold of me because internet really didn't exist a whole lot where we were at
Was
in
that the last time
Italy.
you took his advice?
It was the last time he took his advice. He looked at me. He goes, "I will never
I'm just
do
gonna
that."
Shut the show down now.
He's like, "I will never do that
Maybe
again."
You should have Googled that one.
But you know what? But I'll be honest. The point of it wasn't, to make Howard unhappy, but it was really part of it was so nice. The only time I had internet was when I went to a cafe and I would immediately call him first person I called. But the idea of my phone just sitting in my pocket and it's not going to ring and texts are not coming in and Facebook messages and video games like Monopoly and all ever, I couldn't do any of it. And at first it was kind of freaking me out. But by day 2.5, as long as I could get a hold of him once or twice a day
Yeah.
and know everything was fine back home.
Your
Oh my
stalker.
God, it was so nice.
Well, if you have iOS iPhone, the new upgrade, they have like a filter system in there now that you can not get any calls. Like I put this on my phone and I don't know how to get it off now because I don't get any calls. Like none of them. Even ones I have stored in my phone, they're like, "Beep." I'm like, all right, I kind of got used to it.
I got to tell you, there's part of it that is very nice.
My voicemail is
I
full,
got
but-
one last thing since this is ladies' night before we hang up and we're talking about cell phones. We all have our numbers out there, right? Like
Correct.
It's our job to have our phone numbers out there. And unfortunately, that's my cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody else get weirdos?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I do.
What is wrong with people?
They're nuts.
Stalkers.
My son, a lot of times I answer and I put it on speaker or I'm in the
Howard,
car
no.
or whatever.
Howard.
My son was home from Christmas and a gentleman caller random number, don't even know where he was from.
And we have to answer our
Yeah,
phones
we
because
have
it
to
could
answer,
be a
right?
buyer or seller.
I don't.
And my son was
I
in the
don't
car.
either.
And he was like,
We're good.
he's like, Mom, who is that? And I'm like, I don't know. And the next thing I know, he texts me a photo.
I was gonna say I do get my share of photos.
I was going to say photos can come through.
I almost
Yeah.
want to put a really ugly, like I should put my picture today up there and say,
Like,
No,
I
no,
get
he'll
video,
still, no,
too.
you're still very attractive right
God.
now.
I
You need
was-
to you need to tell AI to give you a very
told it to make me
ugly
plus size.
version. No, you
No,
need
it
to go
doesn't matter.
further.
They'll still find you.
Yeah, you need,
well, we
you
know
need,
people like
yeah.
thick girls. I got it. Trust me. I
Yeah,
hear it.
but try to get AI to make an ugly version of you because you're a very pretty woman.
Yes.
So you need AI to like make you ugly because you're not ugly.
Come over in the morning, honey, before I have coffee. 'Cause, you know, makeup,
All right.
makeup does wonders. But my point is, as a business owner,
Yes, we are stuck.
we do have to put ourselves out there, but you got to be careful, right?
Oh, 100%.
And I've had some weirdos lately,
And
and I'm
it's-
like, man, like get a grip with your life.
Right.
Like
They don't listen.
They don't.
I'm glad it's not me. Can you?
Oh,
tell my-
Blaine, it's not you, lovely. We like you. We take you to concerts.
Can you tell my son that? Because he thought he was like, Mom, what are you doing? And I'm
No,
like,
no.
I use
Okay.
the block feature like
Yeah.
daily.
I was
If
like,
your
just
son
block
is out there watching, it's any woman that has to have her number out for business is having that problem because
There's a pandemic.
men are men. There's just men.
There's the lonely pandemic.
There's, I was gonna say those men need to find an AI girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does. Howard gets a lot of really.
Instagram is like porn.
Yeah, he gets. I'll go to his Instagram and he's like, I swear to God, it's not me.
Oh my God, my phone's blowing up. It's so funny right now.
Yeah, Howard gets it on Instagram and I've seen it and I'm like, who the hell is this? And he goes,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, eat for effort, but you know what?
I mean, I get it on Instagram too, but if that's how you were gonna quote hit on somebody today,
it's bad.
like
Get your shit
it,
together.
get a
Yeah.
grip. Like,
Go to the
but my
vaginas.com.
question is, lady,
Go to vaginas.com.
Learn something.
ladies to ladies. I mean, seriously
Huh?
though, ladies
Right.
to ladies, do people answer that? Like,
I
that
don't.
I'm
Is it
bored.
like,
No.
is it
I'm
like
bored.
shoot your shot 100 times and one might respond back with a picture of her?
I
Like,
mean,
I'm like,
the
'cause
videos I get and the pictures I get, I kind of respond sometimes with my real opinion, and then I block them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I just don't answer.
I
I
just
let them.
block.
I let them know my view and what I am.
Right.
And then you're like, by the way, peace out.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So, I'm by
Yes,
no
I'm-
means a prude. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
I don't need some quacko I don't even know.
Right.
Or,
And that's not
yeah.
the most attractive thing in the world sometimes. It's
No.
like really
Sometimes
not.
They like to
I'm
chase too.
I'm with you though. I might have
Yeah.
responded to one the other day, and I
I'm
was
like,
like, if
listen,
that's
bro.
all you got, you shouldn't put it
I
out
was like,
there.
your lighting is off, your angle is off. You know, like I mean,
Your size
Yeah,
is off.
you need
Everything's
that
off.
Howard Stern penis pump.
Right? I was like, if that's your
Yes.
billboard, dude, find a new one.
I mean,
But-
just because that name is out there doesn't mean I accept all photos and videos. you
Right.
know?
Okay.
But my point
Right,
is,
I
my
bet you
point
do
is,
get
though,
some of
Yes.
that because of the name of the.
Okay, so
yeah.
you
for
numb to it.
sure.
Yeah.
So Charlie
Like,
decided he wanted to visit. He'd be
Hi,
the
Charlie.
man.
Charlie.
Hi.
So I bring it up though because if you are a small business owner,
Right.
and you're putting your number out there and stuff like this is out there. It's not you. It's
No.
happening. Just
Answer your phone.
don't answer your phone or answer your phone. I'm not sure which. It's why
It's
I wanna
hard. Honestly, it's difficult. It's very challenging because you don't have a choice.
I've had people say that they now have AI answers because they don't want to. They weed the people out. And
It
I'm
does
like,
though. The AI answers.
Yeah.
It does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, please tell us your name, and then it filters. It's like tells the person like, okay, so and so is on the phone. Do you want to accept it or no? They're like, nope. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't even give it that much effort. I just
You
block.
know, I'm in negotiations right now with another agent, and they had one of those, and I was like, and that comes down. It's like, tell me who you are
Yeah.
and what your purpose of
Yes.
calling is. And I was like, Angie Richardson, Century 21. I have an offer on your listing.
It's like an inmate call.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Right.
Like an
Hello,
inmate.
an inmate from Hillsborough County.
I have an offer on your listing. We're in a buyer's market. That's a pretty important message, right?
Oh, absolutely.
They'll call you back.
What?
Okay. Like, I was like, you just screened my call, texted and said, just send the offer.
What?
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
let's-
that's a turnoff as a
Yeah.
list
I
as a
was-
buyer's agent. That's a complete turnoff.
I was like, okay, this is going to be a fun one.
Yay.
Let me say-
Girls, but I got myself a date. It looks like. Thanks, Blaine.
Oh, so you and Blaine are going out on a date, Howard? Oh, there you go.
He likes
He's
your
gaslighting
bud.
you now. He's gaslighting you.
That's okay.
Yeah. Next is narcissistic. Yeah.
Dude,
I feel
I want to
like-
see you try to go through with that one.
No, you can't change him.
So I don't know. All right, I keep saying it's the last thing we're talking about. But we're
No,
having
keep
way too
going.
much fun.
This is fun.
So do you remember when one of the local charities started up Retreat for Heroes?
Yeah.
And I was on the board for a while, and so we did trying to generate revenue for the charity. We did a mail auction at
Yes.
Cigars
Oh,
on the
I
Boulevard.
I do remember that.
Yeah, you remember that?
Mhm.
I feel like we might need to resurrect one of them. After
We do.
tonight's
We do.
conversation.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
in.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what charity you want to support, but I'm in. We
can
did
find
that
one.
years ago.
That should
we
be a
did a
good
mail auction. That was one of the best times I ever had.
We
I
Yep.
gotta tell
Yeah.
you, so
Do we have auditions.
I
Let's
wish
have auditions.
I
We
wish the
did.
people in the audience
yes.
could see what
Oh my
Howard looks
God.
like right now.
oh my god, Howard's
He's out
auditioning.
here flexing.
He's stretching.
He's stretching.
Did you break your back? You all right there?
His
So-
glutes are doing glute
So
things.
I gotta tell you, so we did
It's a
this
great
event.
idea.
It wasn't my idea; it was somebody else's. But somebody called me and said, "Hey, we're wondering." It was before I was on the board. They called and said we were wondering if you would come MC this event for us. I was like, "Yeah, sure. I've MC'd other events before." So I was like, "Yeah, of course. What's it gonna be?" And they're like, "Well, it's a mail review night for you could buy a date with the person
Yep.
and or auction." And I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" I'm like,
mean,
"Are you serious?"
How much money did they raise?
Escorting,
We
maybe.
raised quite a bit.
Yeah, we made
Yeah, I think-
almost
Legal escorting.
$75,000.
I
Oh,
think
damn,
with
I
the-
didn't do that good.
I think with the right men and the right audience.
We
Hey,
obviously
you
did
got to
not
go to
have
the fire stations.
Oh
right?
hell
I'm
yeah!
down
Oh
with
yeah!
that.
Police officers. I know quite a few police
It's
officers.
up to you, Howard. However you
Uh,
handle that date is on you.
Howard,
Strict
remember.
policy.
So
But-
wait a minute.
I do think you're married. I don't think you qualify.
But here's the thing: I'm going to outbid any woman with his money.
That's
I'll
him
just-
dating himself then, though.
Yeah, because I'm going to outbid them, and I'm going to spend his money
So
to outbid
we-
them.
What,
That's okay. We'll
I
take
just
that.
talked to her the other day. It's tired. I had surgery this week, so bear with me. I might still be on drugs.
Sure.
Pain meds.
Pain meds,
prescripted.
legit prescripted. Yes.
Right, legit prescripted pain
Quality
meds.
control.
Especially after sitting on a metal chair for 2 hours.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
With
With a
don't worry,
pillow.
Dusty. I'm fine. I'm gonna
have
stay
no
home
ass.
tomorrow and stop yelling at me.
And I
but-
got her a pillow.
Only
yeah,
because
I'm
I
on it.
care.
She's
I
got a
do.
My
Pillow.
Pillow under her butt.
I know, but yeah, don't get your
Bamboo.
gallbladder out. It's not very fun.
There's padded leggings
But
too.
what was her name that was on the show a couple weeks ago, and they benefit moms of military suicide?
No, that mom's a veteran suicide. Yes.
I was close.
Pepperoni, pepperoni.
Yeah, that might be a fun one, but we should
Oh my
raise
God,
money.
yeah.
Well,
And
this will make-
obviously, Dusty now needs to be involved because she just volunteered that they made $75,000.
Oh,
last
yeah.
time.
I'm volunteering.
So
Yeah, I
um,
think this would
She's
be great.
volunteering. I think it's a great idea. Let's pick the
And
charity.
the show can do it live.
Do you have a charity out there that you would like
Well,
some support?
Yeah,
to-
mom's a veteran suicide would be great.
we
Okay.
could. Well, if we're gonna make 75 grand, we could have a couple.
Yeah, we could split it if we make that kind of
Sausages,
money.
peaches, you
Yeah.
know, something.
You're
You are?
married.
You're gonna,
Sweetie.
you can
Yeah.
drum.
You
How
can-
about
They-
how about we
can
let
watch
you
from
drum?
the far.
So my question is though, could we do the same with auctioning? And this sounds weird. Why does it not sound weird auctioning
Okay.
guys, but auctioning girls?
Escorting is legal.
Well, because we're the other sex, and it sounds more appealing to to auction the
'Cause,
opposite sex
It's for,
than
for a
to
good
auction
cause.
Well, we
ourselves
could-
off.
Yeah.
Because girls will open their pocketbooks more when he's hot. and say,
Right.
"There you
And
go."
guys don't want to bid on someone if their girl/wife is around or both.
Well, duh.
There's some
Oh,
non
no, they,
I mean,
You know,
So in all
we're not
reality-
getting
It's-
anybody.
Women
in
will be
trouble
like-
here.
The thing is, women will be like, "Oh yeah, I'll take him, Howard. It's okay. It's no big deal. We're just doing a charity."
Maybe you-
Men,
the date
they
that
look at their
night-
wife, and the wife goes, "Don't you
Well, then
freaking dare do
married
it."
People are allowed in it, I guess.
Right.
Right. That's
So-
exactly where you
No,
got
No,
to
some hey, that's where the money comes from. Are the wives
I mean,
of
well,
men?
drama or like
just-
you know.
Oh.
yeah.
It's a
if you wanna-
charity.
If you want to spend money as a married woman, that's fine. But the people being auctioned have to be single.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would agree with
they
that.
do.
A married wife could
Yeah.
get an auction dude.
It's going to bring a lot of business to the area too because guys are going to have to go work out. I mean,
Wait,
Maybe.
babies?
what?
What?
Babies.
No
Who's having
babies.
No
Howard-
babies. We are not
No, we're
auctioning
out of
off
that area.
children.
You
Back
have
to you.
taken it
Shut
down.
That's there's legal issues
That
right
is
there.
that's a nasty talk.
Dude, we've
Yes.
had this without even wine tonight. Let's be real.
That's
We've done
true.
well.
Yeah.
We've done well. All right, ladies. Well, if Howard doesn't make us shut up soon, we're gonna get kicked off. So
Yes.
thank you everybody for tuning
Yeah.
in tonight. If you have not signed up for Mega Marketing yet, it is time. There are still spots available. Correct?
Yes.
And spots in the village, the vendor village.
Vendor Village.
Are sugar daddies excluded?
No.
No, we
Never.
welcome those.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Why would you say
Never.
that?
My
Bring
number.
your
That's
tribe.
like criminal to say that.
If you watch long enough, my number comes up
Yep.
behind here.
If you're a
can actually
sugar
call me.
daddy,
1-800 is mine.
you can get a hold of Angie and she will take care of that for you.
Angie is single.
We have rotation.
And now her gallbladder's gone. So, you know.
I got one last.
Yeah. Next week we've got Jeremy King.
Mortgages.
Yeah, he's the mortgage guy.
I think I know him.
Is Earl Bush on tomorrow next week? I'm not sure. You'll just have to go to our page. Yeah, Earl Bush was supposed to be on tonight, but he got sick, and he does this great barbecue tiki thingy. But he's awesome, and he was ill, so he thankfully stayed away, so we don't get sick.
Pink eye virus.
Thank you, Earl, because I
Yeah.
don't need to be sick again. I already gave up an organ this week.
Yes, yeah. There's a lot of people like Cam Waiting. Shout out to Cam Waiting.
What'd you do with
She's
your
sick.
organ? Did you donate
Oh,
it?
they just took it.
Did I donate my own
Yeah.
gallbladder? I don't think anybody wants it. It was enough pain. It was total chaos, honey. It was complete chaos. That thing came
So-
on with a vengeance.
So what you need to do, because my phone's not in front of me and the schedule's at my phone, all you have to do is go to Tampa Bay Magazine, Sports and Entertainment Magazine on Facebook. Go to like us on YouTube, like us on the Facebook pages, because we do have South Shore Live on Facebook. If you need to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of Angie, you can get a Howard, me, you can get a hold of Teo,
We'll get the hot list guy going.
and we'll get the hot list guy. If you have a hot single friend in your
Yeah.
life
Single,
that would love to be auctioned off for charity,
18 and older.
yeah, they have to 21.
21.
21. We don't want any problems. So we're not going to do the 18 thing because
They have to be alcohol. They have to be
They have
able to have a glass of
yes,
alcohol.
yeah, we don't want any issues there. But yeah, if you have a hot friend that wants to be auctioned off that's over 21 or older, you get a hold of one of us.
I'll be 25 and older.
Yeah, huh? Oh yeah, if you'd like to have your business on the show, also either get a hold of Angie, Teo, Howard, or myself, because this is all about small business and about promoting our local economy and our local place. So, and shout out to Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment. That was me on the background. We've got South Shore Cleaning and Supply. We've got
Don't live with dirty floors.
yeah, don't live with dirty floors. We got Trish with Pure Romance, Allie with her photography. We've got Jessica Snapchats. Wow. Steadfast Roofing. We've got a million of them. Just go ahead and give one of us a call if you want to get on this show. We're so about it. We want to also shout back out to Dusty and make sure you go to her Mega Marketing, especially if you're a real estate agent. Is so important that you get there. And also Debbie Diaz with your amazing AI and your Vaginas podcast with your Ask Brad. I got to tell you, I'm telling you, the Ask Brad, just go to her page. It's public, the Ask Brad stuff. It's really cool.
All right, I can't end this without asking. Sorry, I feel like Teo right now. So what is your podcast about? Like, what do you talk about
My podcast.
besides vaginas?
we don't really talk about vaginas
You
in general. It's we talk about men learning women through AI. Like basically, it's myself with AI, and so it's like integrating AI technology with teaching men about women.
It's actually not what most people think.
Yeah.
Because when I first heard it and he told me about her and I saw what she looked like, I was like, dude, really?
Can we do the opposite and teach us about men?
That's kind of a rough world.
That'd be really hard and long.
No one's figured that out yet.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, it was worth
So.
a shot.
We're on
Worth
the
a
safer
shot.
side of the fence, though.
Yeah. And honestly, if men could just have a little more emotion.
Maybe stop sending pics.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't,
Yeah.
that's not going to happen, guys. I'm
And
just
videos.
telling you.
It's the F's. You just gotta
Like stop.
feed
stop.
them, make them feel good,
And find their vapes
Well, before you
and
get to
find their
that-
crap.
and
That's
all
the other
those
F.
things.
Find all their crap.
That wasn't the F I was referring to. That's fine.
Yeah, you got to do that too.
We'll
But you
leave
have
it
to
there.
find all their crap first.
like this
Then
vibe.
they're nuts. Okay, so we're gonna
Thank you
go.
all. Thank you all, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Go to commercial, Hal.
Bye.